You ever hear of the millionaire next door? Because it's real interesting how they take care of their kids. And as a loan officer that helps people buy homes, sometimes I realize that there's trust income. When I get into the stories, it's always interesting. But what I hear is things like, well, mom and dad, they had a house that was worth $1.5 million. They bought it many years before, and it just appreciated. That was its worth when they passed away. And they had bought a lake house or a beach house that maybe was worth $1 million in the end. And the first house they ever bought, they kept, and that was worth $500,000. So they had $3 million of real estate, and along the way, they had contributed to their 401k. It had appreciated, and there were two of them, so they had a couple $1 million in the 401k. And in addition to that, they had some other assets, some stocks, maybe an insurance policy, maybe another couple $1 million. So when they finally passed away, their estate was worth, say, $7 million. And they didn't want to turn over the $7 million to their kids. So what they did was they put it into a trust, and that's invested very conservatively, 5-6%. But this trust is making between $350,000 and $400,000 a year. So if they have two kids, what they do is they say, okay, we've got this, say hypothetically, $400,000 a year. We're going to give our kids each $200,000 a year, and that's going to come to them either monthly or quarterly, however it's set up, maybe even annually. And the kids get to use that. But because the interest on the trust is coming in, that goes on for many years. In some cases, I even see that in perpetuity. The interesting thing about it is if the kids blow the money one year, the next year it comes to them. Also, if they get married or divorced or whatever, the spouse that they're divorcing has no access to the main source of the money. Whatever they pulled out, they can get. But the kids are kind of set up for life, and it's from parents that weren't like real millionaires, but they were millionaires. They did real well in life, but they set their kids up in perpetuity for pretty much the rest of their lives.